Hey, so we actually have an inline milking system. So that means that there is a huge pump in the barn and a whole system in the milk room that collects the milk and will dump it into the bulk tank and all that. But before we had that, we actually used a bucket milker. Hey, Mindy, I'm a homestead mentor and a raw milk dairy farmer. We sell over 200 gallons of raw milk a week from our farm directly to consumers. Yes, it's legal to sell here. And when we started out just milking for ourselves and for just a few other people, we used a bucket milker. So it had a separate pump with it. It had a new pulse claw, and there's a couple things that may be happening with your milker as to why it's taking so long. First of all, it shouldn't take that long. That's going to be really hard on the cow, and I'm pretty sure that's why you asked the question. So good job for being like, hey, this doesn't seem right. How can we fix this? So the things that you're going to want to check, number one, is it pulsing? It should not. Some of those cheap milkers have just suction. They don't actually pulse, and that can be really damaging to the cow's teat. So just like if you were sucking on a straw, but you never stopped and took a breath, that's what it's doing to the cow. But the teat, when the teat squeezes out, you release that pressure and then it refills and then it squeezes out more. So if there's no stop to the suction in between, the teat's not going to refill and it's not going to empty out properly. So make sure there's pulsation. That's what you're looking for there. It should pulse at about once per second. So that is a good rhythm. That is similar to what a calf sucks at. So that is going to be comfortable for your cow. So the second thing you're going to want to check is the vacuum pressure from the pump itself. So that is measured in inches of mercury, I think, and that should be between 12 and 15. So you need to make sure, number one, there's pulsation and it's at the right time, and two, that your pressure is correct. Because if it's not enough pressure, it's not going to be emptying out the teat each time. And if it's too much pressure, it is going to damage the teat and it's going to start hurting. And then she's not going to let down because she's in pain. So I hope that those tips were helpful. Comment with other questions. You guys are sure welcome to go to our website, thelittleredfarm.com. And we are going to be starting some homestead tip emails with our homesteading resources. So you can go sign up for those there on our website or grab our freebie Best Chicken Guide.